we're at one of our local go-to spots, and we usually, most of the time when we stay somewhere for a month or more, we kind of gravitate to specific spots frequently for convenience if we find something that we really like. And this restaurant, it's called Xôi Sen. Xôi Sen. I might be pronouncing that incorrectly, but we've eaten here more times than I can count. It's really close to our apartment, and they have really good local Vietnamese food. We like to get a noodle dish that we'll show you in a moment called miến and a sticky rice dish. And we'll show you guys what that looks like. It's really good, really affordable, and we like it.
So they always give us complimentary tea, which has these little, I don't know, what would you call that, like spices in it?
It's loose leaf tea.
It's loose leaf tea, apparently. But anyways, in Vietnamese, you spell the word tea, or the word tea is spelled T-R-A, but it's pronounced, don't know if I'm gonna get this right, but I think it's cha. So if I'm wrong, then let me know, but the cha is good. So the miến has arrived.
All right, so this is the assortment. These are the things that we order most frequently. So the noodle dish that I referred to earlier is called miến, and that kind of roughly translates into rice noodles with lotus seeds and chicken. So it's like a chicken noodle soup made with rice noodles. And the lotus seeds, I didn't even know that lotus seeds were an edible thing, but this restaurant particularly puts them as an ingredient in lots of their dishes, and it's in the miến. So miến is the total name with the lotus seeds. Chris gets that as well, but because he's always so hungry, he gets a second dish. He also gets sticky rice with chicken and mushrooms sauteed and a fried egg. And because we just wanted to, we get french fries. They have good french fries here, and if we're still hungry, usually after just a bowl of soup, then the french fries help fill us up. So for the miến, we have this garnish here. It's usually cilantro and mint, some limes, and red peppers, but I'm not sure what kind of peppers they are, but they are very hot. So basically, maybe I'm doing this wrong, so if you know how to dress this stuff and I'm doing it incorrectly, then let me know in the comments. But I think that you squeeze the lime in. I really like the way that it tastes with the lime inside. So you squeeze the lime, and then you basically just get however much of the herbs that you want to put in your soup. And maybe you're supposed to break these up a little bit, but usually I just maybe do it once or twice to put them in. And I don't want to touch those peppers with my hands. So I usually, because I don't like super spicy stuff, just put a couple in here. And then just mix it all up really well. In the soup itself, aside from the chicken and the rice noodles and the lotus seeds, there's also some other herbs and onions, and the broth is really good, really savory, and it's like piping hot when it first comes out, so you got to give it a second to cool down. And now Chris is going to show you the sticky rice.
So what I always do with the sticky rice is I mix it up, and I cut the egg like this and kind of break it apart, and then always have a second bowl because it's hard to mix it without it falling out. So if I put some in the second bowl, then I can mix it a lot better. Now the rice is actually really sticky. Let me just see if I can show you. See, it's like all clumped and sticking together. And so we take soy sauce. You might think this is mustard, but no, it's soy sauce. We have, back home we would say mustard and ketchup based on color, but for these, this is this chili sauce, and then this is just soy sauce. So I always put a good bit of soy sauce in my sticky rice. It makes it less sticky and kind of easier to mix. Still sticky though. Now in terms of the miến sen ga, just kind of get the cilantro down in there really good and start kind of mixing it around. And I like to take the pepper. Let's see if I can get a pepper. I like to take the pepper and kind of hit it and break it up because it makes the kind of dish more spicy altogether. Because once the little seeds come out, it really starts to flavor the whole dish. But essentially just kind of mix. Ooh, and you can see, I don't think you could have seen before the chicken here. Chicken breast looks really good. You just kind of scoop in and kind of fold everything over and get it nice and mixed. Now these noodles are rice noodles, and so they're kind of like clear and thin. I like clear and thin noodles myself. I don't like the thicker noodles. So I'm not really a noodle kind of person. I really prefer rice. And I'm not a soup person either, but this dish grew on me the whole time that we were here in Vietnam. I don't know if we actually mentioned, but we came here and had this particular whole setup that we've shown so far at least 10 times. So it's good. If you've eaten something 10 times, you know it's got to be good, or at least you like it. Good. So one other little bit that comes in complement to the miến sen ga quite well is this pickled cabbage and ginger. Now I usually like to, whoops, as I'm eating the miến sen ga, then you want to kind of balance out your palate with one of these. Really goes well together. I even like eating these with the sticky rice. So Mandy loves these in general. I wasn't crazy about it until pretty much this whole dish came to be, or this assortment of dishes.
All right, we just finished our dinner. We are nice and satisfied. The total for that came to about 170,000 dong, so a little under $8 US for all that food. So it's, like I said, really good prices and really good quality. Altogether good.